Aloha, Ni Hao, and Namaste. It's 9:39 a.m. and you are with Ramil for a program called Te Whanau. Time for family. And sorry for the technical problem. We just had some technical issue just before. So I'm going to start my program from beginning and giving you more information. And yes, for our audience, I really like to say sorry for our technical problem. And let's start with our some informative program for gambling associated with gambling. Gambling is an entertainment that is common in New Zealand. 90% of us gamble. Gambling occurs when we risk something of value, usually money, on an uncertain outcome. So it can be very easily, it can be addictive. Gambling can be addictive, and mostly pokie machines are so addictive to our people in the community. So today I'm here with a program called Te Whanau, and it's consists of musical fun with some gambling harm awareness information for half an hour. And I'm public health worker from Salvation Army Oasis. If you think you have a problem gambling, please do not hesitate to contact us. I can ensure your privacy will be protected. And we are based in 41 Perry Street, Masterton, the Salvation Army Oasis. And so prevention is better than cure. Please contact us if you feel like you have a problem gambling. And I'm repeating again, it's free of service. And we have counselors too if you want to see our counselors. And yes, please contact us anytime. And you can see our details in Arrow FM website too. So before starting program, I just want to put one nice song for you guys, and the name of the song is Poker Face from Lady Gaga. Please enjoy this song, and I'll be back soon with some more interesting information regarding gambling.
I won't tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, 'cause I'm bluffing with
Kia ora, talofa, good morning, ni hao, and namaste. You are here back with Ramil again for program called Tewa Whanau. It is a program with gambling harm awareness information and some musical fun. Gambling is so addictive, it can easily get out of hand. It can harm you in many ways. It can lead to ill health, emotional and psychological distress, financial harm, poor performance at work or study, relationship problems, and crime. Because gambling is an addictive behavior, it's really hard to stop on your own. It's important to get help before things get worse for you and your family. Don't wait and think it will get better because it's very unlikely to do so without help. Losing face. I mean, when you lost on gambling, and not wanting to admit to gambling addiction is a common problem. It is important that you seek help with a trained counselor before it gets out of hand. Often, people who gamble are also affected by other mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, so you may need help with these too. Gambling also hurts other people close to you. Every gambler affects between 5 and 10 other people. If you live with someone who gambles, it's important that you also get help and support for yourself. So these are the few important points that I have just mentioned, and in many programs I'm keep repeating this because it's not I'm not talking only for the gamblers, the people surrounding him or her, the people or family members, the children's gets affected if one person in family is turned out as a problem gambler. So please, if you think one of your family members or if you know anyone in the community having problem gambling, and just promote them to see us, and we have a counselor too if needed, and it's up to the person if they want counselor or not, but we are always there to support in any ways, and our service is free. And before it get worse, please do not hesitate to contact us. And I'm going to mention some risks of problem gambling. So risks of problem gambling will be mentioned here in the program, and I will share with you guys so that you will know what are the risks of problem gambling in our community. So not only the gamblers harm himself, also the people living around the gamblers also gets affected. That's why I am keep repeating to all our audience that it's important it's very important to deal with this addiction, gambling addiction, before it gets very worse. And I have seen many people having going from beautiful life to worse life because of this gambling addiction. And in this addiction, like is in some sense, this addiction is also connected with, or yes, comes with other addiction of the peoples, like some people drink and do gambling too, or gambling and do drinking. So addiction is there, but some people just do gambling only. So we are there to help. And then yes, because gambling causes really bad effect for family, finances, work, relationship. So please, before it gets worse, do not hesitate to contact us you might leading your life from beautiful life to worse life. And there are a few things I want to mention that like as in alcohol and drugs, you can see the sign and symptoms that people gets affected. I know you can easily see the person affected from the far distance when people are using alcohol or drugs. But in gambling, you can't see the person from outside with physical sign and symptoms. So you don't know who is gambling and who is not. Only when it gets worse, we'll realize that will when people get stressed, goes from one beautiful life to worse life, problem with credits, money, and all those things, and people goes into the depression. So gambling can be seen only at the last stage from our side, but gamblers knows when is the problem and what is happening. So before goes worse, just contact us, and we are there to support. And it's just to help how to get rid from those addiction. And as I told you, it's free of service. You don't need to pay anything for this service. And we are the Salvation Army Oasis in 41 Perry Street, Masterton. So after giving this information, I like to put one beautiful song from Eagles, and please enjoy this song. I'll be back to you soon. Thank you.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can't get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the night time from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences. Open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Better let somebody love you, for it's too
Kia ora, talofa, good morning, niao, and namaste. I'm back again. This is Ramil, and I'm a public health worker from Salvation Army Oasis. And I come here every Friday with some same time with some information regarding gambling harm in our community, in our people. So if you are losing, and if you lost your money, and if you are chasing for your lost to win back money, you have already lost. That is the typical sign of gambling. And people who are living in the area of low socio-economic deprivation, where you are exposed to more poker machines, are the risks of having problem gambling. And some people also bet on overseas websites, which is very risky of gambling addiction. And if you are trying to find out when you stop gambling, or if you have run out of money, then it's a typical sign of gambling. So if you go to poker machines and play, and then you are so addictive that you don't want to leave and you don't know when to stop, and that is one of the sign of gambling. And also after after playing with poker machines, if you feel regret, and regretting is also one of the signs of gambling that people might have. And if you ask if family members are affected, and if you start borrowing money, and also instead of going together with the family, if you go just only to poker machines or venues, which in another words we can say you are losing the interest in like fishing, and you are losing the interest like going to sports or being together with the family. And if you are starting on isolation yourself, it's a very worse side effect of problem gambling. And please do not do a gambling just to feel free from your stress or any problem from your personal problem or a family problem, and you just go out of the house and just go to venues and doing some gambling. So yeah, it might lead to the addiction, and I have seen lots of example of like this. So, and then keeps on losing the money, losing the track of your time. You don't know what you're doing, where you're going, and you are late on your job. So this kind of things, and with your credit card goes zero, and also you are starting borrowing money from different people, different aspect, and yeah, and not intermingling much with families. These sort of things are typical signs of gambling. And there are few other things, like if you start lying about what you're doing, lying about money, lying about time, where you went, and yeah, simply if you lie about you are doing gambling, then it's a sign of going to the worst addiction of gambling. And please, if you feel like you are having problem, please do not hesitate to contact us. We are in 41 Perry Street. We are Salvation Army Oasis, helping and supporting our community for the gambling addiction. So today I like to uh, play one more song before I go further and enjoy this song. I'll be back on next Friday with some more information about gambling harm. And please enjoy your weekend and do not give your time to gambling, going to poker machines. Give your time to your family. Give more time to your family or sports or any other stuff that you can do. Please, gambling can be very easily addictive. Do not follow it. And enjoy the song and rest of the week. I'll be back on Friday again. Please and have a beautiful weekend. Bye. Ciao.